Hi everyone, this is the Miwa DS. It's the little brother of the Miwa U9, and this has a variety of wafers instead of levers. It's important to distinguish the levers and the wafers because wafers go up and down, and levers go sort of a twisty rotational motion on a given point. Because of that, this is much easier to pick. Also, it doesn't have any of the nastiness like the the serrations and the very tricky to pick out of false gates. These false gates are quite nice and they give a good amount of counter rotation, which is always pleasant when you're picking. So I actually quite struggle with getting the right tensioner for this lock, because this lock loves to fling normal top of the QA tensioners. So I suppose, one moment. That's not good that I've misplaced them. Well, I suppose I'll use a normal sort of, this sort of tensioner. This is a champion tensioner from Christian Holler from Multipick. So this will definitely stay inside the lock, rather than this, which can quite often fall out rather. We'll use a pointy hook. It's very, very precise, but it also gives very precise indexing on these wafers. And you can hear they're being set like the clicky test in a Medico, and also the immense amount of counter rotation to get out of a false gate, which is quite nice. It feels like the counter rotation that I was promised would be on the Illinois Duo is actually here, because for me, unfortunately, the Duo had no such thing, so it was quite a disappointing pick, which felt more like standard pins in high pin count lock than anything else. It's really just tedious. I also don't actually know how I got this, because I know that I've done it before, and I'd forgotten how I've done it, because you'll see why. But for now, the concern is actually getting it open. There we are. And yes, we have an open here. So we'll get this vise out of the way. And we'll look at this lock. Oi, sorry. And we'll look at it like, oi, a little like this. And we'll see how it goes. So it has this sort of weird clip on the back, the pull-in clip, and I don't have any pull-in things, but I do have this, and this just so happens to have a pulley and a pushy bit, though I don't remember how I managed to pry it. Suppose like that. So you just go in on this, and then you lift it all out, I guess. Could use a small flat's head to try and get in there. Huh. Works. And while this comes out, you can see, sorry about that. You can see that we have our wafer lock here. I'll use the key to allow it to exit this housing. And you can see that this model has many active wafers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, where basically these have to be pulled up a bit, these have to be pushed down quite a lot, these have to be pushed up a bit, and these have to be pulled down quite a lot. A small amount rather. And so that corresponds basically to how much you either go up or down. You can see some of these are not populated. So you see 2 are not, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are populated of 10. So it's up to 10 wafers, depending on the keying complexity and things like that. How do I put this back together? I hope that it's just as simple as this. Because if it's not this way, it would be very upsetting for me. So we'll hope that it is. It just slips back in like so. And we put this back, and we put that back on. And yeah, that is the Miwa DS, the much less frightening sort of sibling to the U9, but still not much of a slouch, especially for someone like me who is maybe not so confident on this sort of thing. And so maybe I'll just put this back together later off camera, but yes, so yeah, the Miwa U9, Miwa DS rather, not U9. I'll do the U9 sometime later, but the DS, it's small but fun and very good practice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.